Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be doing ICT revision for the WJEC Welsh Board paper 1, the AS level. The test for this year is on Monday the 4th of June 2018. But yeah, every exam for the past few years has been in June. And today we're just going to have a look at some revision. We're going to have a look at how I'm revising, and we're going to have a look how to get the best grade possible in the least amount of revision time that you can do. How you can revise relatively hard but not overly hard and still get a good grade. Okay. So first I'm going to link down in the description the website, Jack Tilson. Pretty much on this website it's got every single past exam paper from the IT1 and IT3. But like I've just said, today we're going to be doing IT1 only because this is the exam that comes up first. IT3 is a bit later, so you've got a bit more time to revise for that. The way I've revised him is I've got the Year 12 kind of answer sheet here, and I've got the Section B answer sheet here, but the Section B answer sheet we'll be getting onto later in this video. For now, we're primarily focusing on the main questions, the majority of the test. So we'll choose a random test from here. So let's use the summer 2010 IT1 past paper. So if this was 18th of May 2010, this is what we'd be faced with when we walked into our exam. See, the way I'm revising at the moment is, like I've said, through this Word document here. Now I'll link these two Word documents down in the description so you can download them for free. I'd highly recommend downloading these because they're very, very useful revision guides. Even if you've got a revision guide at home, or you've paid for one, or you just, like a lot of students do, just, you know, print out the past papers, complete them, mark them over and over again. As much as that does work for some people, it's not the best way of revising, because it takes a lot of time to complete the papers and it's hard to remember things that you're just blindly writing and then marking. But if you're doing this method, then you're learning it as well as getting the information down that you need. What I'd recommend for these is reading the question, having an idea. Either you can write it down if you want, or you can just think in your head what you'd write as an answer. Either works. So for this one here, it's asking about pretty much you don't even need to read half the question. You don't even need to read any of these or any of this at all. Just do for each, just after this, everything that's highlighted you need. So for each of the following, give an example of its use and one advantage and one disadvantage, right? That's all you need to read. The first bit, sorry about that. The first bit is absolutely pointless, so you just need this. Right, command line. You're going to need the definition, one advantage, one disadvantage, right? So obviously the command line, it uses writing small files, small batch files in DOS. An advantage is it's fast to execute. A disadvantage is that only experts can use them, right? So that's easy. But if you didn't know that, for example, what you'd do is you go into the sheet here. Okay, so we're going to look. So these are all the things that it could be asked you on. HCIs, good quality information and value, LAN, functions, IT over manual methods, etc. Just everything. So what we're going to be looking for now is what we've just what we've just been looking at, which is obviously the command line. If you can't find it, like I'm struggling here to find it, just hit Control F and type in command. Sorry about that, spelled that wrong. Command line, right, there it is, boom. Here it is, everything that you need to know about command line right here. So just click it. Right, so here, HCI, let's see on a question. Boom, HCI, it says it right there. So you've found HCI in here. Command line, what it is, writing small batch files in DOS. An advantage, faster run. Disadvantage, a lot of typing. Okay, easy. Next one. Graphical user interface. Go back onto here. Graphical user interface. For example, setting up a profile on a games console. Advantage, easy to use as you don't need to know the command. Disadvantage, it needs a powerful processor. Easy. Every single question on this exam can be covered like that in an hour. Easy. I mean, you don't even really need these past papers, they're just like a guide. I mean, you can literally just read this a few times. And to be honest, once you've read this a few times, as long as you remember most of it, you're going to pass your exam. No problem. It's a lot easier than people make it out to be. A lot of people say how hard this exam is, but if you just do what I'm telling you right now, just learn this four pages, right? If you learn these 4 pages, right, you've smashed your exam. Easy. If you learn the whole thing, you've got every single mark, because this is every single thing that you can be asked. Easy as that, right? And then section B, arguably even easier, because you've got your obviously you've got your function sheet. So for me, this is all the answers, full marks, right? So question 10 is always on sum, single if, count, or rand, or multiple if, right? So say it asks for one of the sum and single if, and then another of count. Just write that down, easy, full marks right there. I use sum function, what the function is, where it is, to add up all the costs of the different expenditures in the month of January to work out my total spend that month. Easy. Then you got single if, same thing. You can use your sheet, you don't even need to remember where you've used it, because you've got your sheet to help you do that, right? You've got this on your sheet as well, easy. The only thing that you have to remember is why you've done each thing. So for example, on sum, it's to work out my total spend. On this, it's to save time, as you don't have to add up prices. This helps figures out the average. You know, just things like this. It's not difficult at all. Macro on here, like if it asks me about a macro, I don't know if this paper will ask me about a macro, but I'll have a look. Yeah, there is macro. I knew most of them ask you about a macro. Macro, all you need to write on section B1, navigation macro, where you've used it. So mine's on page 8. Macro will go from opening screen to customer page. Easy as that. Easy as that. Makes it more user friendly and more effective way to move backwards or forwards. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. You learn these 2 pages for section B. You learn these 4 pages for section A. Easy. You've passed your exam. No problem. And everybody's happy. So yeah, that's definitely the best way to revise for the WJEC, ICT, IT1. I'll probably be doing a guide on IT3 as well. That's a lot harder than the IT1, but if you do whatever I tell you to do, like I'm telling you now, then you'll find it easy. This guide will work from 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, whenever you're taking this exam, even in like 2030, as long as they're still doing this system, this is all you need to learn. It covers these 2 pages here, like I've said, the pages 4 for section A and the pages 2 for section B. Learn them, you've passed your exam. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I wish everybody luck on their exam tomorrow, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped you pass. If so, please leave a comment on how you did, and please tell me if this helped. Thank you.